Damn. YouTube beef is something else, boy. I'm listening to LA's show, and he's going in on Kevin. And Kevin gets on the line for about 2 minutes and hurry up and hopped off. Now, the problem is when you get in the beef with people that you share personal information with, and it goes public, it's never a good thing. Now, LA exposed Kevin for going to the blood bank, giving up his blood, his Bama blood, just to put food in the house. Now, some people may say, you got to do what you got to do, whatever. They might feel bad. But let me tell you why I don't feel bad. Because Kevin Smith has been harassing and stalking me forever. And let me make this very clear. I'm not jumping on LA's side. I'm not cool with LA. Fuck LA. He's still the bum to me no matter what. Just like he talking shit on the live screen. Oh, Monty can't make videos in his house. He got to wait till his wife. Dog, have you forgot? This is my house. I pay straight cash for this house, nigga. I'm not Kevin. You got me mixed up with that nigga. I make videos anytime I want to. My wife upstairs right now, nigga. Do it sound like I'm talking low? So don't put me in that, dog. That's between y'all two. Now, if you want to keep talking shit, nigga, that wood grain tax will be right back on your ass. Then you'll be crying about losing more money. So I suggest you keep it just on Kevin. Because you keep saying my fucking name in a disrespectful way, it's going to be a problem. You can talk that retarded shit all you want, nigga. You 40 years old. You don't even have a house. You don't have nothing, nigga. You check my shit. The deed says Lamont first, nigga. My name, me. I own shit. You don't own nothing. So let's put that in the right perspective. Now, this video ain't about your bum, dirty, 40-year-old washed up ass. This video is about you and your little butt buddy. And it's funny, the people that's been watching this sector for quite some time, the same thing I said about Kevin when me and him got into the beef. Now LA is saying the exact same thing. Did I not say Kevin was a simp? I said that years ago. Did I not say he was thirsty for pussy, that he was bisexual, that he wasn't really making that money on the boat? Now, no money like that on the boat because he was driving around that old ass Buick. Now, that's besides the point. So let's get to the facts of what went on. The bum exposed Kevin because him and Kevin was real cool internet friends. Matter of fact, I remember LA and I quote, he said that Kevin was his best friend. So they talked about, and Kevin does have diarrhea of the mouth. Kevin would tell all his business. I remember when me and him was cool, he would tell all his business. That's how I knew that he ate out prostitutes. Well, he said it on the Wood Grain show, but Kevin, he's always horny because he doesn't know how to get women like that. But let's get back to the facts. Now, LA exposed that Kevin, while he was on a boat for 30 days at a time, his wife wasn't working. And his wife was spending up all the money to the point where, now, LA said the electric got cut off, but Kevin came in the chat room and corrected him and said, no, it was the water. So that goes to show that what LA was talking about was truth. He just forgot the actual, which utility bill it was. So their water got cut off because the whole time she was home, she was spending the money on some other dude. It's obvious. Think about this, y'all. If you have a wife and she ain't working and you got to work on a boat 30 days at a time and you send home money to pay the bills, you come home, one of the bills are cut off. What was she doing with the money? Either she was giving it to someone else or she's smoking crack. It's one of the two. Now, Kevin went to LA and told LA out of confidence, for friendship. It said, look, man, my wife, Illy. That's how you talk. Illy. My wife don't even suck my dick, Illy. And she talking about something. She used to be a dick sucker, but she don't want to do it, Illy. She don't want to do it, Illy. So now, I got to go out here and get these prostitutes and stuff. So his wife wasn't sucking his dick. She barely was fucking him, but spending up his money. That's a sucker ass simp. He always called me retarded and all these other people retarded. No, that's retarded if you paying all the bills and you can't even get your dick wet, nigga. You can't even get your dick wet with a mouth or a pussy. and you come home and the fucking water is off. You couldn't even wash your Bama funky ass. You smelling like fish and grits getting off that goddamn salmon boat, and you couldn't even wash up because the water was off. So you had to go give blood. He went to the blood bank. He went to the fucking blood bank to give up his blood for money. And LA told him in the chat, say I'm lying, nigga. Kevin never said shit. Now, some people may say that's fucked up that LA, threw him under the bus that way. They were friends. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. Both these niggas is not loyal to nothing. Kevin is loyal to whoever gonna give him some pussy. And LA is loyal to whoever kiss his ass and suck his dirty dick. Facts. But this shit, I'm loving it, man. Because my enemies are going at each other. And I knew it would happen someday. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm sitting here watching preseason football, which I don't give a fuck about these teams because I'm an Eagles fan, baby. But I'm sitting here loving this on a Sunday afternoon, sitting in my lazy boy with my feet up, watching these niggas tell each other's personal business. And all this is over a goddamn half white, half Cuban, or whatever you call it, back page prostitute. Yo, YouTube is real. This shit is real. Let me tell y'all, this is love and hip hop ain't got nothing on the black sector. It really don't. This shit is on fire. It ain't smoking. This shit is on fire. We got called a goddamn fire chief with this shit. I want to some of the people that don't know what I'm talking about, because y'all don't know the history, and this is a new channel, so make sure y'all sub to the channel. A lot of people can't find me, or they hit me up in my inbox like, oh, I thought I was subbed to you. This is a new channel. Remember, my old channel had almost 13,000 subs. This channel here, I got like 600 something, which I got in like a month. That ain't too bad, but it's still way low. But I don't even care, man. I don't have a desire for this shit the way I used to. I'm enjoying watching these idiots self-destruct. But just for some of the people that don't really know, I don't feel like I'm not going to explain the whole thing. I'm just going to say this. There's a woman on here that she's half white, half Cuban. And she's a prostitute, and it's pretty much been put out there. She's been arrested for it. They put her police records out, whatever. She admits, doing it, whatever. And when she gets into disagreements with people online, she gets their personal information and get them fired from their job. That's like her MO. She can't take a roast. So that's what she do. When people that don't have a life, people that don't have nothing to lose, they do that to other people. But you got to realize, like V-Dub said in the chat, that can, some people may try to take your life if you do something like that. Like, you never know what people got to go through. It's hard out here as it is. But, it is what it is. That's what she do. So, you got to look at it like, you got to look at it like this. You have two guys that said they were best friends, kicking it online, roasting people together, talking on the phone, doing whatever, right? And you got one guy in Kevin that's not getting no pussy from his wife or his dick sucked. And he's horny. He's horny as hell. So he's simping for these different women online. And one of the women is beefing with his so-called best friend. So his best friend tells him, yo, dog, why you ain't cooking her, or why you hanging around her? Don't be complimenting her. I mean, her got a beef right now. So Kevin say, well, fuck you. I'm horny. I've been already sent this prostitute a picture of my penis. And I'm hoping that we'll meet up somewhere so we can have sex. Because he know a prostitute. What does a prostitute do? She sucks penis and she gives up the pussy for a price. But he's trying to fall in love with her, and maybe he can get it for a discount or maybe possibly free. But at this point, it doesn't matter because Kevin had already admitted that he buy back page hoes and that he ate out their butt. He enjoys eating out prostitutes. When other men semen and all types of bodily fluids is all over their body. But hey, to each his own. I guess he likes going to Fear Factor for prostitutes, whatever. I don't know. But this the thing. This is how you gotta look at it. So he's simping for a 425-pound prostitute, and that calls people niggas and stuff like that. So she's not black, she's not a woman of color, but she's calling other men niggers and getting people to lose their job and fucking with people's jobs. But this is who he rallies behind. And in the process, he wound up stalking me, stalking other people, and wound up getting his job took. You see how that karma work? And not only did he get his job took, his wife not working, she's working somebody else, and he had to go to the blood bank to receive money to put food in the house. God damn. And even through all of that, which we didn't know until we just found this out, he kept saying every video was about Monty, about myself. You got bigger things. I mean, this man be weak. He be falling out and shit because he giving up all his blood. Now, some people that don't know what's going on, you might think that this is mean. No. You gotta understand. This guy has been stalking me for years. He said some foul, disrespectful shit about my wife, about my two children, my 7-year-old and my 22-year-old. He been talked a lot of shit. So he deserves everything that's going on right now. It's called karma. Not only did I take his job, I took a chick that he wanted back then. Well, me and him was cool. Some other dude took his wife. Well, 2 wives now, because his first wife that he had, she left him for a crackhead. His second wife, it don't even motherfucking work. Spent all the money up. You come home, you want a hot shower in your own crib, and the water was cut off. How you get the water cut off in the South? You live in Birmingham, you live in Mobile, Alabama. Don't y'all niggas use wells down there? Don't y'all got well water, nigga? How you get the water cut off? So remind you, when he's on the boat, he already sent her the whole check, and she spent the money up on somebody else. She spent the money up on Country Dan. See, it's this dude down in Mobile, Alabama named Country Dan and shit. You know what I mean? He like the Mandingo of the South. So he dicking down his wife real good. She's sucking on his pole while he on the boat making food for white people. And then soon as I had one conversation with his boss, he been there for 7 years. They fired him. Yo, this dude having a bad year. And I told this dude to leave me alone. I said, yo, dog, leave me alone. You've been stalking me for years now. You've been stalking my family. I said, if you don't leave me alone, I said, as your old best friend would say, it's going to hurt before it feel good. And he thought I was joking. And karma came around. That's what happens a lot of times. You keep doing dirt, you get dirt. But I want y'all to understand this, because I'm going to make this video, I'm going to try to make it less than 20 minutes. I want y'all to understand this. This man was on a boat working offshore for 30 days at a time. Sent his wife 30 days worth of money. And come home and the water cut off. And she had audacity to say, I'm not sucking your dick or give you sex. Then told this nigga, you better give up some blood. This motherfucker was down at the goddamn country Red Cross. They probably was taking your blood inside a barn and shit. They probably was taking his blood inside of a barn. This man was in there weak as hell. They give him crackers so he won't pass out. And they probably gave him $60. He gave like 20 pints of blood. They gave him $60. And his best friend exposed him all because he was simping for a fat prostitute. The man horny, man. He horny, LA. Give him a break. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo. Yo. I can't make this up. Yo, he exposing all the goddamn secrets. Let me get this straight. Hold on. I got tears in my eyes. Let me get this straight. So Kevin had to go to the blood bank to give up his blood to put food in the refrigerator and to try to get the water cut back on. He worked 30 days at a time, cleaning the boat, cleaning fish, cooking for these people. And then they fired him after 7 years on the job. They sat there and told him, oh, well, it's nothing personal. We just have to let you go. And they had the nerve to ask the man, what are you going to do now? And then his so-called best friend off of YouTube, LA, told him, you need to stop talking to my enemies. You need to start talking. That's like me. I'm cool with gang war. I know gang war real name. I know a lot about gang war. We cool. That's like me exposing gang war because I saw him talking to Beasley. You know, when me and Beasley was beefing, or I saw him talking to LA or whatever. That's corny shit. What I'm gonna do that for? That's corny. For what? That's corny. But LA felt, oh, they my enemy. You shouldn't be talking to her. But see, now all of a sudden, LA got these moral grounds. Where was you at when she was fucking with niggas' jobs? You was right with her laughing. So I don't know what the real reason is. I do know I'm enjoying this fuckery. I mean, and then now y'all and Jimmy ain't cool and this shit is smoking. Wow. That's some funny shit though. I mean, it's sad in a way, but when it comes to your enemy, I don't have no mercy for my enemy. Fuck him. This man did a lot of dirt towards me. You know, if he wasn't my enemy, I would feel bad for him. Like, damn, you know, his own wife don't want to suck his dick. She don't want to give him no pussy, but she want to take his money. I mean, at least with a simp or give out some cash and trick on a woman, but at least he getting some. He tricking on a woman and still ain't getting none. I mean, he had to go over somebody else's house to wash up because the water was cut off. The man wanted to take a hot shower. He couldn't even do it in the convenience of his own country shed. Ain't that a bitch? Wow. Yo, this shit is, look, I won't even want to talk about this, but I don't know. This shit is too much.